How the civil disruption in Yemen affecting India. Indian expats living and working in the UAE account for over 30% of the population and have been targeted by the Houthi rebels several times in the past. In this episode, we will explore why civil disruption in Yemen is causing problems in the UAE, which in turn is affecting the Indian population in the country. But first, please like the video and subscribe to our channel for more such content in the future. Push the bell icon to receive updates every time we upload a video. Indian workers residing in the UAE often work at strategic locations, such as refineries, which have been the usual targets for the Houthi rebels in the past. In its attempt to oust the democratically elected government in Yemen, Houthi rebels have tried every trick in the book. With latent support from IRGC, Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps, the Houthi rebels have planned and executed attacks on the government. The disruption in Yemen triggered Saudi Arabia and UAE to enter the conflict. However, UAE soon exited because of the casualties inflicted on civilians by the Houthi rebels. In January 2022, the Houthi rebels seized a ship that had 7 Indians on board. T.S. Tirumurthy, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, spoke at the United Nations Security Council meeting where he mentioned the following. 7 Indian nationals are among the crew members on board the ship and we are deeply concerned about their safety and well-being. We urge the Houthis to immediately release the crew members and the vessel. The Houthis also bear the responsibility of ensuring the safety of the crew members till their release. The government of India has expressed its concerns about the ongoing civil disruption in Yemen. The intensification of military operations in Yemen has also caused India to call upon all the involved parties to cease fighting. India was triggered by the actions of the Houthi rebels that caused 2 Indians to die and 2 injured in UAE. Furthermore, India has highlighted how the intensification of military action could affect women and children. In addition to the people of Yemen getting affected, the oil prices will also take a serious toll if the civil disruption continues. An article published on Money Control mentions the following. Experts worry that the fresh violence in Yemen would send oil prices soaring as it has potential to disrupt global oil supplies, as Saudi Arabia is the world's largest exporter of crude oil. Further, Yemen's proximity to the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, strategically important for global shipping and crude oil supplies, which connects the Gulf of Aden to the Red Sea, is also a concern. If the strait gets blocked, tankers would have to take a longer route around the Horn of Africa, increasing the cost of the voyages and eventually resulting in higher crude oil and liquefied natural gas prices. How did you find this information? Please mention this in the comment section. We would also like to know the kind of content you want to watch, and we will try to create it for you. For more news and updates, follow Air News.